Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Yanni, and today we are doing another one of my makeup collection series videos. Today we are going to tackle my collection of concealers. Boy, do I have a collection of concealers. Yes, girl, you see that? Oh my gosh. So, if you're interested in seeing what type of concealers I have in my collection, then go ahead and grab a snack, grab a bottle of water, because you know, we are still trying to get healthy. I know, it's the holidays. What am I trying to do? And keep on watching. Okay, so like my foundation video, I actually have them separated by affordable and high end because, like I said before, I have a lot more affordable concealers than what I do, you know, high end. High ends are expensive, and girl, I got a family to support. I can't afford to spend so much money on makeup. So I do have a ton of concealers, like I said, but a lot of them are affordable, so you know. Okay, so let's go ahead and start this off. So I am looking at my concealers, and I have only 5 high-end concealers. So let's go ahead and tackle those, like I said. So the first one is an OG concealer, and I've had this in my collection. It's probably one of the first high-end concealers I ever purchased. It is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I am in the color light medium, and this retails for $27. I know, $27 is crazy, but I recently started dipping back into this because I had given it a break. I've had a bunch of other concealers I needed to try out, and I went back to this and I was like, yes, Shape Tape, you can do me not wrong. So I love Shape Tape. I think it does beautiful. I have oily skin, so it doesn't dry out my under eyes. It is a full coverage. So if I want to cover all them dark circles and all that stuff happening on my eyes, this is what I go to. Love this concealer. I would repurchase it, yes. I would recommend that everyone tries it. They do have a trial size, I believe it's $15, I want to say. It's like a little small, little mini. They don't have like the entire shade range, I'm sure. They have like in between shades, but Shape Tape is the best. Next is the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This is super coverage. I'm in the color Natural Beige. And I gotta tell you that, let me see. I'm actually looking it up on the Ulta website to see how much it is. This is, hold on. This is $28. Nope, $29. This one is $29. And I'm like, that's expensive, $29. But you can conceal, contour, highlight, and retouch your face. I don't use this per se under my eyes as much. I do use it for highlighting my face. Sometimes when I don't want to wear makeup and I just want to do something natural, I will use this instead of like foundation. So this is not bad. I really do like this. And yeah, I mean, I have nothing to say. I haven't used it as often as my Shape Tape, but I probably will dip into this a lot more with the coming holiday parties, definitely with, you know, work. So yeah, that's one of them. The next concealer is my Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer. This is probably the newest high-end concealer that I have in my collection, and this one retails for, $22, so not too bad. And I really like this. It has a mini and they are $13, so not too bad. I'm in the color number 5. Is it a cakeless concealer? It doesn't settle into my fine lines. It does give a nice full coverage. I do like this. Again, I haven't played with it as often as I probably could because it's newer to my collection, and I never really dip into my high-end foundation, my high-end, and I never really dip into my high-end concealers like that because I use a lot of affordable makeup, so I kind of go with affordable concealers. But I will probably for the holidays now be dipping into my higher end stuff, so definitely going to be using that. I really like it. Like I said, it's nice and creamy. It's easy to blend out. I enjoy it a lot. Next, this is the Jouer Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer. Creaseless, soft matte with hyaluronic acid. I'm in the color Macadamia, and this was surprising to me. So I purchased this because Kathleen Lights and Nikki Tutorials rave about this concealer, and I was like, you know what, I want to try it and see exactly, you know, what's the big deal. It is super creamy, it is full coverage, it is hydrating, it doesn't dry out my under eyes, but I'm trying to find out the price for you on the Sephora website. This is $22, so it's not my most expensive concealer, but for some reason I feel like this settles into my fine lines. Maybe because it's super hydrating, it does emphasize my fine lines under my eyes for some reason, or maybe I'm using it wrong. Maybe I'm using a little bit too much. It is super creamy. I really do like the formula on this. I just wish it didn't settle into my fine lines, so I haven't really dipped too much into this. But like I said, I could be using it wrong. I could be using too much. I don't know, but that's okay. We'll try it out. The next one is my Fenty concealer, and this is my Pro Filter concealer. This is in the color 240. This is the Instant Retouch concealer. I really like this concealer. It's super creamy. It is definitely full coverage. I like it along with the Fenty foundation, and it doesn't settle into my fine lines. It blends out beautifully, and I really do like it a lot. So yeah, I mean, I don't have anything to say about it. It's bad. Let's see, this one is, where are you $26. Ooh, that's expensive. But it's a really pretty concealer. Like I told you, it leaves my face looking super pretty, super flawless. So yes. And that's all of my high-end concealers. Now moving on to affordable. And I have a lot of affordable concealers. Okay, to start this off, we have the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. And I have 4 different colors because sometimes I like to be a little darker, closer to my skin tone. Sometimes I want to be a little brighter. These are $6.50, so not a bad price. I currently have the colors Light 18, Medium 24, Medium 20, and Medium 28. I gotta tell you, I really used to love this concealer a lot. And lately I have been playing around with it yet again, and for some reason, it could be the weather change, it could be me, my skin is changing a lot, but I feel like it has been settling into my fine lines again. And like I said, it could be that I'm using too much, maybe I'm using too much powder, I just don't know. But I'm going to continue playing with them. I like them, they're affordable, they do the job, they have a medium to buildable coverage. I like them. I have nothing wrong to say about ColourPop because I love ColourPop so much. Cannot wait to try their new concealer, the Pretty Fresh concealer. But I have oily skin, and I heard that that's a more dewy, hydrating concealer. So we'll see how that goes. But nonetheless, next I have the Essence Camouflage Concealer. So this one, I have the Healthy Glow that has waterproof and vitamin complex. And then I have the matte concealer, which is waterproof and tattoo covering. And I believe these are each $5, I want to say. And my favorite one, I actually like both of them for completely different reasons, for different times. If I'm wearing a more natural glowy look, I'll go with the Healthy Glow. If I'm using a more matte, then I will go with the matte concealer. Do I think it has like a full coverage, like really matte? This is probably more of a buildable. I really like the coverage on the Healthy Glow, and I would definitely repurchase this one. I wish they had a bigger shade range because these are pretty light, so I do have to mix them. But yeah, I mean, if they expand their shade range, I'm all for it. Love this though. Next, I have the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and this is in the color Medium Sand. Ooh, I forgot to tell you. The colors that I am in the Camouflage, the matte one, I'm Light Honey, which is 30, and then the Healthy Glow, I'm Light Neutral and 20. So those are the ones that I have. This one, I'm in the color Medium Sand, and I actually have another one that I haven't opened up. I just purchased it. I want to say it's, I forget the color. This is a very drying formula. You have to like work with it really, really fast, but it does cover like darkness. Definitely covers darkness. I do like the formula. It's affordable. It's like $6. Can't go wrong. And I enjoy this. Just gotta work really, really fast with it. Like I said, I have oily skin, so something more matte works for me. So I like this. Next, I have the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer, and this is in the color L3-4 Light. I had the medium one, and I like that one too, but I used to mix the two. This one can be a little bright, and the other one could be like more my skin tone, so I felt like I can just use that on days that I didn't want to wear a foundation. But I liked to mix the two to make like my perfect concealer shade. This is very hydrating because, like I said, it's the Light Illusion, so it's like that dewiness. I like it. I use this more to carve out my brows and kind of make my brows be like bam, like Instagram brows. I don't use it as much on my under eyes, but I do use it on places that I want to highlight. If I want to look extra glowy and extra put out there. This is $11.99, I want to say, or $9.99. Pretty pricey, but that's alright. Next, I have the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer and Contour, and this is in the color C8. And I haven't played around too much with this one because I haven't played around with the foundation like that. But when I have used it, it is nice. It is more of a matte coverage. I like the size of the dofa and everything. I haven't played around with it very much, so we'll see what happens. Like I said, I gotta change up my routine. Kind of fell into like a routine where I found products that I really, really loved, and I've just been gravitating toward that because it's just easier for me, but we're gonna expand out. Next, I have two Milani concealers. I have the original Milani Retouch and Erase Light Lifting Concealer, and I have the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer. So I am in the color Medium Beige 135 in this one, and in this one I am Medium Light in 03. Now, this one recently came out. Well, I'm gonna say recently, probably like a year ago. I love this formula. It is creamy, blendable, hydrating. Love, love, love this formula. This one, not so much. It's a little drying. It's a little hard to work with. It's all right. I would gravitate more toward this one than this one. They're both, I believe, $8.99 each or $9.99 each, so a little bit pricier, but these are definitely affordable and in the drugstore. Next, I have the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear More Than a Concealer concealer. So these I have in two. I have it in the color 360 Cashmere and 365 Cashew. So I have one just a tiny bit darker than the other. So I do mix the two, or sometimes if I just want to even out my skin tone altogether, I will just use this concealer with the foundation, or if I want to brighten, I'll just put this like in my T-zone wherever I want to brighten. It is full coverage. It is a matte finish on them. I really like it. It's very lightweight. It's blendable. It's creamy. Doesn't dry down so fast. So yeah, I dig it. I use it. Next, I have the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer. So this I ordered online and I didn't know which one was my color, which is rough. This one is number 108. This is a little bit more peachy. And then this one is 111. I use this one more because it's closer to me. This is super peachy, so it's super brightening. I would use this more on someone who has really dark circles and needs to offset that purple or that blue. And then I would go over it with a foundation. So I would do this under as a color corrector and then put a foundation on top. And then maybe use this as just my concealer. This is super full coverage. A little bit goes a super long way. These are priced at, I believe, $6 or $7 online, I want to say. And they're very, very, very full coverage. Like I said, a little goes a long way. It is super creamy and I like them a lot. These, the L'Oreal ones, are $11.99, I want to say. Almost as pricey as like their foundation. Maybe it's $9.99, but still a little pricey. All right, we're in the home stretch. We have 4 concealers from Maybelline. Maybelline's probably one of my favorite brands at the drugstore. I have the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and this is in the color 20 Sand. This is probably the first concealer that I ever got from Maybelline. This is super light coverage. This does not cover anything. I just kind of use this for highlighting like my T-zone, like I said, as a base for my eyeshadow. I definitely use this, but I don't use this for under my eyes because it doesn't give me the coverage that I truly need. But I do like the formula. It's blendable. Like I said, I use this more for an eyeshadow base or in my T-zone to highlight. The next one is the Master Conceal by Face Studio Camouflaging Concealer. I'm in the color 30 Light Medium. This a little bit goes a long way. This does have some really good coverage. I use this under my eyes mostly. Don't use it all over my face because like I said, this is super full coverage. And yeah, I really enjoy this. I use it under my eyes to cover the darkness from not sleeping. Next, I was super surprised by this. This is the cult favorite, the Instant Age Rewind Eraser Multi-Use Concealer. So I was very skeptical about this sponge thing, and I was like, I don't know if I was gonna like that. But I tried it, and I am obsessed with this formula, with this little sponge thing. It is incredibly amazing. It gets in there, it gets all the darkness. It is amazing. I freaking love this. I was so blown away by this. Now I know why it's a cult favorite. Like I was like, yes, I will repurchase this. This is super good. I enjoy it. This one is $5.99, just so you know the prices. This one was $7.99, I want to say, and this one was $9.99. Last but not least in my Maybelline concealer collection. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Under Eye Concealer, and I'm in the color 20 Sand. This was a little disappointing to me. So it's supposed to be a full coverage concealer. Like I said, I don't know if I'm using it correctly. It comes with a doe foot. I like that it's a flat doe foot like the ones from ColourPop, but I felt like this was a very drying formula, so it kind of sat in my fine lines. Like I had to be like patting it out, and I felt like by me patting it out with the sponge, it was kind of lifting it, and it just was like, I don't know. But I'm gonna play around with it more and see. It's okay. Like I said, I'm not my favorite. This one is definitely my favorite, and by the way, I am in the color 122 Sand in this, but it's like, whatever. This one is a little pricey. I believe this is like $10.99, and I'm like, this one's gonna win. But I did try it out and see. But yeah. I also have the Pure Disappearing Act concealer in the color Tan. So I kind of use this for sometimes a contour just because it's like deeper. And it's okay. I'm not a fan of these cream like pot concealers. I've only used it like maybe twice. I enjoy it, like I said. If it's too dark, I will utilize it for something else. If it's too light, I will mix it, so it's not a big deal. This one retails for $20-something, I want to say. And I got the trial size because I bought it in a kit. I mean, it's nice to always try new things out. I really like this concealer. So that makes it 27 concealers. And then the newest concealer to my collection that I haven't opened is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. I'm in the color Soft Beige, and yeah, I tested this like on my hand over at Ulta, and I really enjoyed the formula. I want to see it work with a couple different foundations, with the actual foundation as well, so be on the lookout for a first impressions on that. I know it's a old foundation, it's probably about a year old, but it is new to me. I finally was able to color match myself, so yeah, stay on the thing. This is a pretty good concealer. Like I said, I've heard some pretty good reviews. I'm gonna try it out for myself, but this is the newest one to my collection. And I believe that's it. Man, do I have a ton of concealers. 25 concealers, 26 concealers. I take that back because I do have that other e.l.f. concealer in the different color. But yeah, 26 concealers. That is bonkers. But like I said, I use concealers a lot because I use them for work, I use them for YouTube, so I have a ton. 25 is a ton of concealers, but I use them, I rotate them, I kind of feel the formulas out, same as I do with my foundations. So it is what it is, please don't judge. And that completes this video. So you guys like my collection of concealers? I hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know down below in the comments what concealers you've used, if you like them, if you don't like them, which ones you hated, which ones you loved. Tell me any new concealers that you want me to try out. Maybe I can go ahead and try those out because I'm getting down to low on quite a few of these. And some of them I do have to throw out because it's been over 2 years. And the shelf life on most of them are 2 years. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up. You guys know, like, share, subscribe. Of course, comment down below. Let me know what you guys are currently using. What are your obsessions? What do you love about concealer? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Does it work for you? Do you not use it at all? Let me know. I want to know. But yeah, I appreciate all the love and the support. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell down below so you can get notified when I upload videos, which is 3 days a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, you know, if life permits. And yeah, I appreciate, again, all the love and the support you guys that you give. And I will see all you beauties in my next video. Bye.